Part 2. Verdant Wind. Garland Moon. Conclusion of the Crossing Roads. On the streets of the Imperial capital, Alliance forces crush Edelgard's army and take up the perimeter of the Imperial Palace. The time has come to face Emperor Edelgard and to free Rhea from her clutches.
Mostly that first part. The second part, I'm really not bothered by.
Is everyone ready? The objective of this battle is to defeat Edelgard and rescue Rhea. According to the information Dedu gave us, the throne room is directly north of the castle's main entrance. It's safe to assume that's where Edelgard is. She's a fellow student to all of us. If there's a path that we can walk together, that would be preferable. But that all depends on Edelgard. If she won't yield, then that's that. If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate to kill her. I ask that you and everyone here prepare yourselves to do the same.
Understood. I think I speak for everyone when I say that we are prepared.
The future of the Alliance. No, of Fodlan is at stake. I have been prepared for this my whole life.
Captain Gerald taught me that indecisiveness is a weakness. One must cast aside their doubts before fighting. The lives of Lady Rhea and everyone here are more important than all else. I shall be prepared.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if she took one look at my overstuffed muscles and surrendered in tears then and there.
I really hope that Edelgard will yield.
Edelgard is a stubborn one. I don't think she's likely to surrender. Goddess, please protect us.
Rescuing Lady Rhea is my dearest wish. We must prevail no matter what it takes.
In the name of the Knights of Seros, we'll bring the hammer down on the Imperial Army.
Satisfied yet, boy? Everyone made up their minds a long time ago.
Okay, let's get started. We're yours to command, my friend. Everyone, take your positions. The battle is upon us.
Excuse me, Claude. I didn't finish my sentence. And shut up, Cyril.
I love how you cut off Cyril, because the same dialogue's like, I'll do this for Lady Rhea. I must do this for Lady Rhea.
Rhea's my everything. Yeah. Like, look, I get it. Like, you can be thankful for Rhea, but just don't make that your entire character, because we have seen through many games, both on and off camera, how just not appealing that mindset is. But anyway, before we get into it, I'm going to go to the blacksmith and I'm going to repair pretty much a lot of our stuff because, oh boy, we're going to need it. Get ready for an absolute onslaught if you want to have an easy time, because trust me, you're going to have a lot of things coming to you left, right, and center. It's one of the reasons why I've kind of saved up all of my money and all of my resources for this moment alone, because, yeah, we're in the thick of it. This isn't going to be pretty. This isn't going to be easy. We're going to have a lot of people coming at us from a lot of angles. As long as my main people have their stuff ready, then I think we'll be pretty good. So, as always, I'm also going to replenish my battalions. No need to go to the armor shop or armory for anything else. Let's have a look at this map. Throne room? The main hall? Yeah, simple and easy. The right-hand side? Okay. A little bit awkward, but nothing you can't handle. If memory serves, down here is pretty much death. Death in a handbasket. If you want to get your Krev kicked in, yeah, go in this garden that's completely unprepared. And you're also going to have a lot of range at your back, so just going forward, it's not going to be your bread and butter. Because For the first time, we are going to have a massive issue when it comes to magic attacks. The game is, if it wasn't already clear, this is throwing the kid gloves off right now. This is the Golden Deer story. So, I'm going to take Lysithea with me. Against my better judgment. Let's have a look at who else is coming for the ride. Naturally, Ferdinand should be here because he's got a gripe against Edelgard. Lorenz, of course, is coming along because he's a Golden Deer. You know what, Cyril? I'm going to pick you. No. No, even I can't joke about that. Yeah, Ferdinand, Mercy. And I think, for me, Lysithea is going to take Mercy. Because I might need an extra healing just in case things get a little bit dire. Now, what team am I going to take where? Well, obviously, myself and Claude, we're going to take point and take Edelgard head on. Just depends, because we've got left, we've got right, and we've got the bottom on sheer defense. I will say, be ready to have someone on, I think just because of what's coming up, you want to have someone who's able to take on the right-hand side. Or at least have enough coverage. So I think for me, that's going to be Fingrid's job. She's going to take that side. I think I'm going to take Lysithea to the left simply because it's mostly magic on this side and she's got a decent resistance when it comes to that sort of thing. I'm going to take Marianne on the right hand side just to give universal healing as well as have a bit of movement on that side. This is like a chess game, man.
Aren't strategy games usually like that?
Yeah, pretty much. I've got my king and I've got my queen, so now just need my knights, my rooks, and my pawns in place. But here, no one's a pawn. Ignatz and Petra are going to have to be like a jack of all trades. They're going to have to learn to be here, there, and everywhere, and also try to survive. No real weakness here. No real clear cut forward. And I think one of these units does have a door key, so if you are okay with, unless, you know, I can just actually, I forget, nope, no time to second guess. I've got Ignatz and I've got Petra me, so I can use them, that's a lock break if I need to. So I think with that then, Pet's going to take point over Ignatz. If you're ready, it's time to topple of an empress, a kingdom, and a whole new world.
They've made it into the palace, but it's actually the perfect chance to turn the tables on them. Defeating them all will turn the tide of war instantly. Taking a risk on dragging us back from the brink is the only option. Everyone, prepare for a bitter struggle. Victory to the Adrestian Empire!
There are more enemies inside the palace than I thought. It's gonna take a lot to bring this situation under control. But if we defeat Edelgard, then victory is ours. Everyone, let's go! Our bashful little emperor has locked herself up behind the door of the throne room. The key should be around here somewhere. We need to find whoever's got it and take them out.
I will prevail.
I'll just have Petra just go up, which is what I planned to do. So let's get it out right now. I'm going to take these guys out quickly because, again, magic users, they're not holding anything back now.
Witness frigid pride.
They're equipped with powerful spells, and they are also got a drastic class upgrade.
I do this for all
So
of us.
be on guard.
No
My
chance.
big boy is better than your big boy. Suck it, nerds.
Steady now.
Lysithea, you can launch
make
your
this
first
quick.
salvo because the further away you get from the south is the better in my eyes.
No time to slow down. I aspire.
Yep, and Ignatz is going to take that. We're going to go up.
Ready when you are.
Ingrid's going to use the Death Knight Sickle and just... Okay, or not. He's got some moves, annoyingly so.
Not quite the Death Knight sickle.
But it's a sickle that brings death.
Shall we?
I've also got a bolt axe that brings death.
That guy is very dodgy.
Yeah. So
in more ways than one.
So this is how it feels. It's annoying. I hate it. Yeah. I'm gonna rely on Bernie, but this magic user has also got to go bye-bye.
Still here. My orders?
I'm just gonna have everyone just like go into the center.
How about a curtsy? I got cut.
Leonie, now's not the time. We're about to topple an empress. Will you please cut what you did with the previous Saturday night out of this? Christ on a bike!
Oh.
There is a time and a place. Not now. You can't hit me, but I'm just gonna hit you just so I can.
I fought and won.
Also, Claude is storming the castle at level 52, and he's still continuing.
I'll do my best.
Marianne, let's circle the wagons because we need to. Right, so who's taking the hits? We got Claude, Bernie, and Raphael taking most of the aggro. Bernie can take a bow, but Raphael's going to need a bit more defense. Let's try this.
Too easy.
Thought so. It's also a good time to not really stray far from the main throne room, simply because let the bigger units come to you. If you get trapped in these narrow corridors, you really don't have much of an opportunity.
I wonder how Dedeux's doing. I hope I get to see him again.
Real subtle there, Claude. Just saying. Yeah, so if you get caught in these narrow corridors, you really don't have much of an opportunity to use gambits or really take their shields down if you're struggling.
Pull out all the stops.
Also, did Claude get... Oh, okay, no, Claude's not dizzy. It's just the monster's head. That really worried me for a second there. Like, wait, what? Right. Ignatz. Open the door, buddy. Knock, knock, Edelgard. Right. Lasifia, let's get you out of there. Have you wail. Bessie gets a level up. We've had 2 level ups and they've not been great, so this is going great. It's going wonderful. Fantastic almost.
And like you said, I think Mercy's taking the bad level up spot.
I can go too. Now's our chance.
It's going to take out this big boy here because the sooner he's out from our midst, the better off we'll be. Let's see if I can attack. Can I attack this one? Yes, I can. Goodbye. Right, that's him stunned. Like I said, my big boy is better than your big boy.
You're relentless.
Raphael just took on a big mother trucker with his bare hands. I am so proud. Petra's gonna go into the throne room, and Bernie, I feel like, is gonna take refuge in this place, because she can take the bowman, as I will prove right now. One less shot for us.
Good, huh? This'll help me.
Right. I don't really have much incentive to go down here because even though you can take these treasure chests, if memory serves, they're not really worth your time, especially if you're on a road like, say, the Blue Lions, in which more often than not you really can't use them because it's pretty much the final fight.
I'd almost argue that those chests are a trap.
Honestly, it wouldn't shock me because they definitely scream like it is such a trap. I'm not gonna have Petra go in on her own, that'd be a death sentence. Petra unfortunately could not get the killing blow with the lance, but that's okay.
I shall not stray.
The bowman is down, meaning we've got a little bit of flexibility here. Eventually, it might be worth having a unit stay behind, but seeing how much we have of left down south, I'm actually gonna do the smart thing and just continue advancing. Leone, let's just get you out the way. I really don't have time for you or failure.
Make a difference?
Plus the only you could just literally hit and run.
I must confess, I never imagined that you would be able to pursue me this far. I don't mean to belittle your skills, Professor, but you far surpassed my expectations. Inform the troops. Destroy anyone who sets foot in the throne room.
Well, too bad. I think Bernie's taking care of it.
Bernie's unstoppable. Not quite.
Trust me, it's going to be well worth your time drawing attention to these guys soon. Because in comes the rear guard. Oh, it's going to be a fun time for all.
Nice try.
Luckily, my Valkyrie is taking it swimmingly. The dude just went through the guy.
So close. Must press on.
Yep, the dude's here, and as you can imagine, he's looking for vengeance. No, Bernie's probably better off making pot shots from the side here, so let's do just that. Because, yep, note to self, as always with Fire Emblem, the AI, which is what to do is currently operating on, he's on a suicidal run. So, yeah, self-preservation is not going to be his forte, so just be on guard.
I took care of it.
And seeing how he is an armored unit, the magic users are probably going to make short work of him, so whenever you can, clear the path.
How about a curtsy? Amazing.
It's interesting to see the throne room and a floor level.
Yeah, it is. Floor.
No,
Floor.
I mean, if you zoom in on the unit, like say Petra, for instance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is epic. Honestly, it kind of makes me glad that such a thing like Fire Emblem
Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors is, because it honestly wouldn't shock me if they use similar assets in making the maps for that game, because this is epic. It is a bit slow, considering the fact that you really can't tell what you're doing in the grand scheme of things, which is honestly why I like to stick at this perspective, because I get to see and overlay the map.
I mean, what does Edelgard look like from that perspective?
She sits upon her throne. A throne of lies. But it's all good. Alright, so now... Raphael, you're gonna have to be the rear guard on this one, dude. They're getting close.
Can't afford to lose.
Yeah, because that's a big yikes. But I'm gonna try it. Claude, infiltrate the area once again. At least as if you're far enough in, that hopefully won't be a problem. Marianne, silence that bugger. Me. Yes, you.
Another bad level up.
Yeah. Your failure shames you. Yes, you.
With all of my might, you are in my way.
I said 2 critical hits, good night.
Justice's name.
You did it.
What's up? Long time no see.
I cannot vanquish her alone, so I will join you in this battle. But if I fall, leave me. My only wish is for Edelgard's head.
Well, isn't that nice?
Oh, they get support.
Yeah.
They get support up from that.
Bit late for it, but hey, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Come on, Hilda. Nice. Big guy's gonna take some hits. It's gonna take some time, but to bring down. Nope. This is Claude's story. I didn't mean to use that, but okay.
Another victory.
You're incredible.
I could actually take Edelgard right now. I could technically do it. But where's the fun in that? Where's the fun? Let's just make Edelgard squirm as she watches her units fall from the throne room.
We're all desperate, aren't we?
Meanwhile, I have the immaculate baby.
Infiltrators! Kill them!
Bit late to the party, dude. They're changing course. Meanwhile, my course is staying on.
Greatness awaits me.
Ferdinand, it depresses me that that's the best level up we've got this entire map.
Miss.
Miss. Everyone misses. The dude can hold his own. But, as you can imagine, it comes closer to Edelgard. Don't expect that to last too long. Raphael, if you can just... Oh. Attack that guy and be gone.
No chance.
Yeah, I got a door key. Let's just heal you so you don't die. There we go. Right now, what can I do that won't get people killed? Let's just... Ooh, for once, her normal bow won't do it. Luckily, we prepared for this. Yeah, I'm just gonna scamper off. Bye. Also give you a heal.
Thanks.
No one's dying today. Yeah, buddy, can you just shut up? Thank you. Bernie, there's no point in you attacking right now. Alright, I want to bring down this guy, so let's do it. Let's do it.
We can handle that.
The one thing I'm glad about is that because the dude's there, the guy on the right can't actually get by, so I'm pretty safe right now.
He's being your shield, your guard.
Let's turn the table.
Honestly, it's one of the reasons why I don't go directly for the guys on that sector, because it's something that the dude can just prioritize on. It's something that his little AI brain can just be like, take pot shot at.
But it just depends on if he moves or not.
Yeah, well, like that obstacle won't last forever. I know that. I was honestly convinced that was your last gem. Obviously not. All right, silver bow away. One shot.
I fought and won.
Yeah, one shot.
I'm impressed.
Now, where were we?
More proof of my loyalty.
Loyalty to what? He's dead. Morbid joke.
Yep, he moved away.
Yep, he does. He hasn't got anyone to really focus on now. There's no one down there, so you know what, Raphael? Go on.
Sorry it's gotta be like this. Did it again.
You are just one fight away from mastering War Master, so...
Mastering War Master.
Yeah, I know, that was like, what kind of word salad did I just generate there? Leone, you're gonna head off over there, because I don't really need anyone. Pacifica, this guy needs to be removed.
I've got no time for mercy.
She has mercy as an adjacent.
Oh, I see. That's a little rude. Mitch. Boss had mercy? Oh, nothing. Bitch. I kid, of course. Yeah, I think Raphael's fine because I can move him, so he's all good. Apart from this one dark magic user, we're in the clear.
Be careful.
Bernie is not going to die. Marianne forbids it.
I do this
Move
for all
up.
of us.
Good night, Ragnarok.
Pretty good, huh?
Nothing else to do, really.
The ballista person really loves Bernie.
Yeah, but I really have no need. Now, if you want to prolong this fight and to take on every single enemy and get every chest, something that you can do. Go on the stairwell. The dude can't get by you. And as we've seen, the dude can just hold the line and it will be okay.
Bernie's unstoppable.
The dude is on a rampage. He's going somewhere. Of course. You know what, Ballista? Bernie's getting sick of you.
A little scratch won't stop me.
That guy is focusing on the dude, which is somewhat annoying. Yeah, I've literally got no business over here, so let's have everyone rendezvous. I'm gonna give this one more turn to see what the AI does. No. To do? I don't like where you're going, buddy.
You're going the wrong way.
I thought you were going after Edelgard's head. Doing anything but.
Oh, it never ends. How many more reinforcements are they gonna launch at us? If we don't block up the stairwells, it's never going to stop.
Still here.
Claude, that's not what we were talking about, but okay.
I'd never have learned this back in my room.
I'm just saying now that it's completely over, we can just take every person out and then be done with it.
How come sometimes horses can move after a turn and sometimes they can?
I think it's because whatever movement rage that I didn't use up. Like say, I think cavalry units can move like up to 5 spaces. If I only move 2, then it gives me 3 more to use up after the fact.
So it's like Mario Party in that way.
Pretty much, yeah. All right. Everyone's fine. Everyone's good.
I think I've got the idea.
She's now S in horse. I'm so proud. All right. Edelgard. It's been real.
Your ideals. I understand they're not so far removed from my own. But without sufficient knowledge of this land's suffering, I can't entrust Fodlan to you.
Perhaps. I dare say it's true that I don't fully understand the history of Fodlan. Still, I've seen many things in my life. Don't worry. I'll finish the job for you. Strategy in motion!
Claude once again, not even giving Edelgard a chance.
It looks as though my path will end here. My teacher, claim your victory. Strike me down, you must. Even now, across this land, people are killing each other. If you do not act now, this conflict will go on forever. Your path lies across my grave. It is time for you to find the courage to walk it. If I must fall, let it be by your hand. I wanted to walk with you.
Seems weird how Claude didn't get a cutscene.
I know.
I was expecting like a real wholesome conversation, even if it was brief, be like, we want the same thing, but you went about it the wrong way. Or something like that. That's kind of disappointing.
That was the Silver Snow cutscene.
Yeah. Dimitri got a better one than that. Now, albeit I admit she's got more of a connection with Edelgard, but you could have gone about it a different way. That's a little sad, actually.
It's over. We were only able to beat her because of you. This wasn't the conclusion I had hoped for, even though Never mind. It's over now. The important thing is that we won.
Here, boy. A letter. An Imperial General asked me to give it to you.
A letter? Let's see it. It looks like it's from Hubert, Edelgard's vassal.
If you are reading this letter, that means I have perished. As Her Majesty would never surrender to another, I can only assume she has fallen as well. It greatly pains me to think of this coming to pass. That said, as the survivors, I must ask you to settle certain affairs in our stead. You must destroy the threat that slithers in the dark. I am sure you must recall Monica and Tomas. Their allies yet live. They hold deep resentment against the children of the goddess and the people of the world. And they are biding their time until they can exact revenge. If left to their own devices, it is certain they will eventually bring unimaginable calamity and suffering to the world. I detected their sorcery when you took Fort Mercius. I have deduced the location of their stronghold, Shambhala. You will find its whereabouts enclosed. There is no question that they are the enemies of everyone in Fodlan. Do not allow yourselves to forget that. Lastly, while I cannot say she is in good health, the Archbishop resides in a secret chamber in the Imperial Palace. I have shared the location of the entrance to that secret chamber with the person to whom I have entrusted this letter. I believe that Her Majesty will be victorious. Even still, I must plan for her defeat as well. If you wish to lead this world, I challenge you to rise to the occasion and surpass my estimation of you. Such is your obligation as the victors, and the only fitting tribute to all that Lady Edelgard sacrificed.
Hubert, to leave a letter like this behind, you were a better man than I believed you to be. So, Rhea is alive, and the fight isn't over yet. Those who slither in the dark. It sounds like Fodlan will never know peace unless we defeat them. The allies of Monica and Tomas, well, we knew about them already. I think it's safe to assume this is the same group who used Lysithea for their blood experiments. And they were also responsible for the javelins of light that destroyed the fortress. But who are these children of the goddess who they supposedly resent? There's just not enough information here. I don't suppose there's any chance that this is his idea of a prank. If so, wow, good one. Hubert, rather than writing a letter, you should have just told us before we fought. Right. We still don't know for sure if this letter is telling the truth. Let's go find out.
You have come to save me. Is this a dream? I have longed to see you again, all this time. Is it truly you?
Claude.
I can see you have grown into a reliable young man. Thank you for supporting the Professor, and for rescuing me. Surely the protection of the goddess has...
Wait, Rhea. What do you know about the children of the goddess?
Children of... What is this about?
Forgive my bluntness. Someone from the Empire filled us in on a few things. I know it must be painful for us to ask you difficult questions after such an arduous confinement. But we have no choice. We must defeat a secret enemy. Those who slither in the dark. Do you know about them?
Those who slither in the dark.
Apparently, they resent the children of the goddess and the people of the world, and are planning something big, something terrible. They use blood for their wicked magic and are capable of dropping javelins of light from the sky, which are powerful enough to crush a fortress. If you can think of anything at all, please tell us now. We need to know as much as possible about these enemies in order to stop them. This is the critical moment that will determine whether or not Fodlan falls. Can't you see that the time for secrets has passed?
It is true that there is a group of people who have slithered in the darkness and threatened the peace of Fodlan since ancient times. I am sure you have heard the stories of a man named Nemesis.
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He's the hero to whom the goddess gave the Sword of the Creator.
Nemesis was originally the leader of a group of bandits. He plundered the Holy Tomb and stole the remains of the progenitor god. When Nemesis appeared in Xanadu some time later, he already wielded the Sword of the Creator.
Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
I do not know how Nemesis obtained the sword, or why he appeared in Xanadu, but he used that sword to massacre the people there, the children of the progenitor god. From their corpses he gained even more power, and brought war to Fodlan.
That's completely different from what the legends tell us about Nemesis.
A mere bandit like Nemesis would not have been capable of anything so monstrous on his own.
Aha! So Nemesis had accomplices. And those accomplices must have been those who slither in the dark. They used Nemesis. And this time, they used the Imperial Army to once again bring war to Fodlan. I finally get it. And I even understand why Edelgard was associating with them. Just as they were trying to use the Empire was trying to use them. Rhea, there's still a mountain of things I need to ask you, and I will. But I'll leave all of that for another day. You must be weak after living in confinement for so long. Please rest for a while. My friend, let's prepare for battle. We need to strike Shambhala as soon as possible.
You must not allow Fodlan's bloody history, the Red Canyon tragedy, to repeat itself.
It occurs to me that we never got an answer from Rhea about the children of the goddess. She did say that the people of the Red Canyon were the children of the progenitor god, so I suppose so. But those evil guys continued to plot their revenge even after the Red Canyon tragedy. Does that mean some of the children of the goddess, or their descendants, are still alive? Could be. She was talking about what happened in Xanadu as if she was there herself. What are these children anyway? And how are they connected to the goddess? I almost disappeared into the bottomless swamp that is my mind. I thought that after we defeated the Empire, I'd be able to see that sight I longed to see. I've told you about my dreams before. I want to break down the wall separating Fodlan from the outside world. The sight I want to see lies beyond that. Honestly, it's a trivial thing to fixate on. Just people, gathered in their towns, living out their lives together, sometimes laughing, sometimes fighting. But the people living there aren't just citizens of Fodlan. There are people from Dagda, Bridget, and even Dusker and Srang. There could be people who were born in Almyra, or countries even farther east there, too. All of those people living together like it's nothing special at all. That's the sight I long to see. It's so simple, but still so far away. But this is no time for complaining. We need to focus on capturing Shambhala. Let's hurry up and gather everyone together.
So, you mean to tell me that Fodlan will fall to ruin if we leave those guys be?
If this map is reliable, their base is just south of my family's territory.
This story is a bit much to believe. And yet...
It does ring true, somehow.
Remember Monica, the one who killed Gerald, and the old man who was masquerading as Tomas? They were their allies, and the Flame Emperor and the Death Knight were merely their pawns.
The people who were after my blood? They were also the ones who used me to conduct their blood experiments.
As awful as it sounds, they're seemingly fond of using blood in their secret techniques.
Ugh, that's really gross. I could never be friends with someone like that.
I believe they were also responsible for the Javelin of Light that destroyed Fort Merceus.
Hold up, boy. Do you really think that we can win against such powerful foes?
I don't know. But we have to try, don't we?
We've really taken on something big. I wonder if our names will go down in history.
My heroic name, passed down to future generations? A worthy cause indeed.
They were trying to use the Imperial Army to plunge Fodlan into war. But we nipped that in the bud. Now we just need to tear out their roots. And I know we have what it takes to do it.
Silver Snow has no reason to exist.
No.
No offense, but what a waste of development time.